Right, so, Sister's got the best one in the whole new army. Yeah. Elder... I can't remember what they got. I know the Dark Elder got their little spiky little chode thing. Right, shall we hit up the tutorial? Even though we mostly know what we're doing.
Welcome to the Battlefield Training Simulation, Commander. This scenario will help you get familiar with the basics of our command and control system. To get started, let's go over some basic camera controls for navigating the battlefield. To move the camera, hold down the right mouse button and drag the cursor in any direction. Move the camera now. Excellent.
Objective complete.
Throughout this training session, you can reference your objectives at any moment if you're having trouble figuring out what to do next. To access your objectives, click the flashing button in the top right of the screen. Next, we'll work on commanding units. We've granted you 2 squads of zone troopers. Begin selecting these units by moving your cursor over the zone troopers. Notice that your cursor changes to a selection cursor. While your cursor is over the unit, left-click. Excellent. 1 squad of zone troopers is now selected. You can select multiple squads of units by left-clicking and dragging the mouse across them. Try selecting both squads of zone troopers by dragging a selection box across all of them. Both squads are now selected. To move selected units, move your cursor over empty terrain. You'll notice that it changes to a move cursor. This is a potential destination for your selected units. Some terrain, such as mountains and rivers, are not traversable and will give you a different cursor to inform you that you're not allowed to move units there. Issue a move command to your zone troopers into the designated area to the east by right-clicking on the terrain.
Got it.
Cool.
Good work. Your troops are moving out. This is the shooting range. Time for some target practice. If your zone troopers are still selected, right-click on the targets downrange and the zone troopers will fire on them. If your troops aren't selected, drag a box around the whole group and then open fire. Destroy all of the targets.
Pin him down.
All targets are destroyed. Excellent work, Commander. Notice that one of your zone trooper squads has a special symbol hovering above it when it is selected. This squad is now a veteran squad. There are 3 levels of veterancy. As squads rank up, they deal more damage and become less vulnerable to enemy attacks. Now move your zone troopers over to this damaged building. Order your men to destroy the structure.
Get a load of this. Shut this party down.
Notice it took your men significantly longer to destroy the structure than the targets at the range. Zone troopers are very effective against infantry and light vehicles, but are not very efficient at destroying structures. In turn, certain tanks and heavy artillery may tear through structures, but may not be the most effective weapons against infantry. You'll need to pick the right unit for the enemy you're facing. Troop composition is an important part of commanding an army. Many units have special abilities. The zone troopers, for example, can use jump jets to boost themselves over obstacles and across rivers. Order your zone troopers to jump jet across this trench by selecting your zone trooper squads and left-clicking on the jump jets icon in the lower part of the unit portrait. You'll find it in the bottom right of your screen. Then left-click on a section of open terrain on the other side of the trench. Good work. Many units have special abilities and upgrades that you can use to great effect on the battlefield.
Objective complete.
Commander, you've been issued a Mobile Construction Vehicle, or MCV. This vehicle is the foundation for a new base and will allow you to build new structures. In the field, you'll be moving your MCV to a suitable area for base construction.
Not really?
Look for flat terrain. We've designated an area for you in this training simulation. Move your MCV to the designated area to begin base construction.
Cool.
Let's get...
Note that this large vehicle is defenseless and moves slowly, but it's heavily armored. You'll need to unpack the MCV before you can build a base. To do so, select your MCV and left-click on its Unpack ability, again found at the lower right attached to the unit portrait. This will convert your MCV into a stationary structure called a construction yard. Good work. By unpacking your MCV, you've established ground control and can now place additional structures in the vicinity of your construction yard. Additional structures will extend your ground control, allowing you to expand your base to cover more ground. Your base will need power to function. Begin the construction of a power plant by left-clicking on the power plant icon in the build menu. Good. Notice how your remaining credits decrease while the power plant is building. Each structure has a cost and build time associated with it. To find out how much a building costs and how long it'll take to build, move your mouse cursor over the building's icon in the build menu. The building is now ready. Note that the power plant button is highlighted, indicating that it's ready to be placed in the world. Left-click the power plant build button and move your cursor onto the terrain. The cursor will switch to a power plant icon and may be placed within the construction yard's build radius. Left-click to place the structure. If the power plant icon turns red, you're either trying to build the power plant outside of your construction yard's ground control radius, or you're trying to build it on impassable terrain. Good. Now your base has power. Notice the power meter on the right side of your screen. Each structure you build needs power to work properly. If your base runs low on power, some buildings will stop working and others will work inefficiently. Buildings that stop working turn black. Now it's time to build a refinery so you can harvest Tiberium. Tiberium is an extremely valuable resource that can be refined and used to fund your operations.
Good night, Pinky.
Build
Thank
a
you for
refinery
dropping
by clicking on the refinery
enjoyed.
icon. When it's ready, place your refinery in the same way you did your power plant.
Sleep well.
Construction complete. New construction options.
There we go.
Excellent. Note that the harvester unit automatically begins to seek out and collect Tiberium. Once the harvester has reached capacity, it'll return and unload its Tiberium for processing. You'll get credits when this happens. With your economy established now and power available, you can begin to build production structures. A barracks will allow you to train infantry. Build a barracks and place it on the terrain just like you did with your power plant and refinery.
Construction complete. New construction options. Objective complete.
Good work. Now you can start building an army. To access the list of infantry units that you can train, either select the barracks or click on the Unit Production tab now. You always have the option to click directly on the structure, or simply use the tabs on the interface in the upper right. Click on the Rifleman Squad icon to train a squad of GDI riflemen. Click on the unit multiple times and you'll train multiple squads. Train 3 squads of riflemen.
Training.
You can pause production of a unit or structure by right-clicking on its icon while it's being built. If you left-click on a paused unit or structure, production will resume. If you right-click on a paused unit or structure, production will be canceled and any credits spent will be refunded. Good work, Commander. You've managed to build a base and train a small force of infantry. Now you'll fight a mock battle against another commander. He will command the red team, and you will command the blue team.
Objective complete.
Cool.
The red team may attack at any moment. Before they do, garrison your riflemen inside this abandoned building. To garrison the building, select your squads and right-click on the abandoned building to send them in.
Which building? I do not have a marker for which building to garrison.
Garrison force en route.
Presumably that one.
What's the call?
Your units are now taking advantage of cover inside the building. While garrisoned, your troops can still fire out, but are protected from enemy fire.
Training.
Note that if the structure becomes severely damaged, your troops will be ejected.
Rifle squad ready.
Here comes the red team.
Ready.
Unit sighted.
Rifle squad ready.
Oh crap, those guys.
You've successfully defeated the red team strike force. To clear the garrison building, select the building and click on the Evacuate All button.
Objective complete.
Squad ready.
They may as well stay
Now
there.
it's time to build some more forces. When you feel you're ready, move your forces out into the field, find the red team's base, and destroy it.
Can we build anything better than riflemen? No, we can't. That's fine.
Let's go, troopers. We got them.
Unit under attack.
Shut this party.
You've discovered the red team's base. Target their structures and take them down.
Get a load of this. We got them. Sit tight.
Objective complete.
Dunzo.
Great job, Commander. You've learned all the basics you'll need to lead GDI forces into battle. You might try starting with the GDI campaign next, as it reinforces and builds upon the lessons you've learned in this training session.
So, shall we do GDI first or Nod first? What do we reckon?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
We both know upon how to play this. Come on now.
Yeah, I know. Chat, what do you reckon? Should we do GDI first or Nod first? Anyone?
How about this? We go with random. Randomly go back and forth and then click one. GDI.
GDI. No, nothing of either faction. Okay, we'll do GDI first then.
Because
Philadelphia
GDI.
upgrade successful.
Sorry.
Welcome back, Commander. Today's threat level is low. The state of the planet is deteriorating. Tiberium infestation has reached critical levels. Red zones have suffered the worst contamination and cannot support human life. Yellow zones are dangerously contaminated, but contain most of the world's population. Decades of war and civil unrest have left these regions in a state of social collapse. The Brotherhood of Nod operates virtually unchallenged in these zones. They take advantage of the chaos to recruit members and disguise their military infrastructure. Nod's leader is a charismatic figure we know only as Kane. Kane is determined to accelerate the spread of Tiberium, believing it is the catalyst for the next stage of human evolution. However, in recent years, the Brotherhood has been suspiciously quiet, with little terrorist activity. The remainder of the Earth's surface is unscarred by Tiberium outbreak. These blue zones are considered the last refuge and hope of the civilized world, and are under the protection of the Global Defense Initiative. You have been assigned command of the GDI forces stationed on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Good luck, Commander.
Kane lives! That he does. Prologue. GDI Central Command, Washington DC, Blue Zone B2. Hey, Brayden, how's it going? Good to see you. You shout out Brayden for me, please.
Commander, General Jack Granger, good to have you on board. These are interesting times. I don't know if you know it, but INOPS has downgraded Nod's threat level to low. With Kane apparently dead, Nod's been fractured by internal power struggles. Recruitment's down 25%, and they've abandoned 4 bases in the last year. The prediction is another decade of peace. I say it's the calm before the storm. For 28 years of fighting Nod, there's one thing I can say with absolute certainty. As long as there's Tiberium on Earth, Nod is a serious threat. If our intel says otherwise, it's because Nod wants us to take them off our radar. That's why I want you to go to North Carolina. Zone security stop would look like a produce delivery truck yesterday, but it turned out to be a Nod vehicle. Before it could be searched, the driver blew it up, himself along with it. I want you to take some troops down there, see what you can turn up. Hopefully I'm wrong and this is just a false alarm. But if I'm right, be prepared for the worst. This is Lieutenant Sandra Telfair. She's from INOPS. She'll give you all the details of the mission. Lieutenant?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Commander. Glad to be of service. Here's what we know so far. After the delivery truck incident, we turned Sky Sentry onto the area. And bingo, we located a high-output sub-Terra energy grid in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, Nod's up to no good. Your ace in the hole is an old base we have there. Bring it back online and you can recon the entire area. My advice is to engage the enemy only if necessary. No telling what those maniacs are hiding down there. Good luck, Commander. I'm here if you need me.
Yep, it's Boomer. Alright, recent satellite intelligence points to a suspicious level of activity in the North Carolina Badlands. INOPS is concerned that the Brotherhood of Nod may be setting up shop there. Your mission is to investigate and report back as soon as possible. An abandoned GDI training facility is located nearby. Use that as base of operations in the area. Cool.
Greetings, Commander. This is GDI Battle Command. Here to get you up to speed on some of the ground operations for this mission.
Establishing video uplink.
Commander, we need you to locate the old GDI outpost and investigate rumors of a Nod presence in the area.
That's finally thought out.
Incoming
Good to hear.
transmission. This outpost was abandoned many years ago after its strategic value waned. Once you arrive at the outpost, it can be reactivated remotely.
Good to be off normal patrol duty. Ready for orders, Commander.
Cool. Right.
Roger out.
Enemy units sighted.
Yes, roger that, sir.
Unit under attack. Establishing video uplink.
Engage.
Looks like Nod is here after all. Eradicate the Nod forces occupying our outpost. Once those forces are evicted, we'll restore the outpost remotely, granting you access.
Securing area.
Intelligence data updated.
Tiberium is the only resource you need to collect. Once you've built a refinery, your harvester will automatically seek it out. Once the harvester is full, or the field is depleted, the harvester will return and begin refining the Tiberium.
Intelligence data updated.
Okay, that's cool. It's got the law database.
This is your mobile construction vehicle. Once it is unpacked, it'll allow you to construct various structures.
Intelligence data updated.
Yeah. Righty.
Establishing video uplink.
Commander, you will need a bigger force to stop Nod. Select your construction yard or the structure tab on the command bar, then click the barracks icon.
Yes, thank you. I don't think I got to choose a difficulty, which is interesting. Let's have a look. General. No. Huh, okay.
Incoming transmission. Before engaging more Nod forces, bolster your own army with infantry. From your construction yard, build a barracks. Then from your barracks, train 3 rifleman squads.
Yeah.
Construction complete. Intelligence data updated. New construction options.
Rifle squad ready.
From a
Wait.
barracks or other production structure, you can queue up multiple units.
Tell me
Multiple
not to fight
structures
them,
of the
then you tell
same
me I need a
type
bigger
allow for
force, so what
additional
is it?
build
Make up your
queues.
mind. Yeah.
Intelligence data updated.
How's the audio, by the way? I'm not being drowned out by the
Objective
game, am I?
Keep your weapon ready.
Or am I?
Squad ready.
Enemy units.
No!
Our base is under attack.
Running is right. Audio is fine.
Commander, your
Audio is
base
fine.
is low
Thank
on
you.
power. For additional power, build a power plant from your production tab.
Incoming transmission. To restore your base to full
Yeah.
power, build a power plant.
In the meantime, you can remove buildings from the power grid to free up more power. This will allow the rest of your base to continue functioning. To do this, click on the lightning bolt button at the top of your command bar, then click on a structure. Only structures that require power can be turned off. You may need to turn off more than one structure in order to meet your power requirements. Well done. The green power bar located on the left side of the minimap indicates that your base now has enough power.
Incoming transmission. Repair the command post to help restore this GDI base to full operational capacity. Repairing. Objective complete. Battlefield expanded. Repairing.
Commander, it seems Nod has noticed us. They're sending a force to destroy our base. Quickly build and deploy a watchtower base defense from the support structure tab.
Building. New bonus objective.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Bonus objective complete. Our base is under attack.
Okay, bye, kitties.
Repairing.
Ace Scat has left the
Keep
class.
your weapon ready.
Repairing.
Now, technically, she's still in the back of my chair. Still.
Establishing video uplink.
All right, Commander. You need to push forward and destroy the Nod outpost guarding that bridge. I'm sending reinforcements now.
Incoming transmission. Nod presence appears to be minor. Eliminate these dangerous Nod structures. Missile squad reinforcements have arrived. New unit types available for training at the barracks.
Hooray.
Training.
Missile
Unit
squad reporting.
lost.
On account of the Nod presence, additional squads of missile soldiers have been requisitioned. Missiles are much more effective against structures than standard GDI rifles.
Objective complete.
Keep your weapon
Intelligence
ready.
data
Missiles
updated.
to engage.
New bonus objective. Incoming transmission. Further investigation of the area is needed. Repair the bridge so that our troops can cross the river.
She wants the bacon? Yes.
Engineer reporting in.
Bridge repair.
Engineers have two important functions. First, they can repair structures and bridges. Second, they can capture enemy structures and tech buildings, allowing you full control of these structures. To do this, select your engineer and then right-click on the structure you wish to repair or capture.
New bonus objective.
Engineers are not combat units and cannot protect themselves. Additional engineers can be trained at the barracks.
New unit types available for training at the barracks. Intelligence data
Reporting in.
updated.
Roger out. Ready.
Objective complete. Battlefield expanded. New bonus objective. Bonus objective complete. Structure sold.
Militia! Yes, sir. Squad ready. Rifle squad. Move!
And from that, I say that it's time for us to go.
Oh. We may as well finish this mission. Shouldn't
New
take
bonus
too
objective.
long.
Yes, roger that, sir.
Unit under attack. Training. Unit
2.5
lost.
hours later.
Unit promoted. Establishing video uplink.
Those Nod vehicles present a problem, Commander. Build an airfield and then some Orcas. They are great against ground vehicles and good against structures. However, Orcas have limited ammunition and will return to their airfields when they run out.
Incoming
Move to
transmission.
engage.
Orca reinforcements are set to arrive soon. You will need to build an
Reporting
unit
in.
under attack.
Rendezvous point confirmed.
Construction
Approaching
complete.
enemy.
Yeah, it would be great though, Brandon, if he actually did, but I don't
New
think he's going
construction
to.
options. Building.
24-hour stream. Ha! Yeah, I highly doubt I survived that.
Training. Incoming transmission. Commander, it is imperative that you destroy the Nod base.
Commander, your base is low on power. For additional power, build a power plant from your production tab. Each landing pad can only sustain one air unit. Each airfield has 4 landing pads. Once an air unit has expended its ammo supply, it must return to its landing pad. Otherwise, it will crash.
Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy
Yes,
here.
Orca ready for liftoff.
New bonus
Systems on.
objective. Unit under attack. Unit lost.
I can figure it out. Won't be long. That's it! Keep them down! Enemy in range. Clear to engage. Engage. Clear to engage. Come in. Moving in. Ground support. This way, rifle squad.
Unit under attack.
Get them in your sights. That's right, we got him. Keep the fire on him, boys. Securing area. Assault fire. Keep low.
Ow.
Where the hell those guys come from?
Yes, sir. Ready for orders.
Building captured. Bonus objective complete.
Fucking
Moving in on the
turrets.
target.
The turrets there a moment ago? Or am I just blind? Or am I just stupid?
Training.
All of a sudden, they just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought so.
Orca unit.
Rifle squad ready.
Take it out.
Missile squad ready for combat. Rifle squad ready.
Stop hitting that.
Missile squad ready for combat.
Rifle squad ready.
Missile squad
Rifle
ready for
squad
combat.
ready.
Rifle
Missile
squad
squad
ready.
ready.
for
Is there
combat.
combat here? Yeah, there is.
Closing in.
Let's get rid of that so I can't
Missile
keep building
squad
turrets.
ready for combat.
Hang on. So where did I have that?
Unit under
I
attack.
don't have control over it. Okay.
Weapons on.
Oh, shit, they got a... Oh, fuck.
Establishing video uplink.
Damn it, middle swap.
That Nod base is quite large, Commander. I'm granting you access to the ion cannon controls. Use the ion cannon to
There we
eliminate
go.
the base.
Ion cannon.
Ion cannon control mode active.
There we
Ion
go.
cannon controls online. Positioning over eastern seaboard. Fire when ready.
How did I?
Objective complete.
Yeah!
Establishing video uplink.
Excellent work, Commander.
Mission accomplished.
Job's good.
You're right. It didn't take too long.
Yeah.
Commander, Nod's clearly planning something, and judging by the size of that force you exposed, it's a major offensive. Now, I've already called for an emergency D9 briefing, but the timing couldn't be worse. All the directors are up in the Philadelphia at that damn energy summit, and
I'm
God
sorry
knows...
to interrupt, General. I've just been informed. There's been an attack on Goddard Space Center in Maryland. We should be receiving visual data any second.
Good Lord. You realize what they've done? Nod's just taken out the entire northeastern ASAT defense system, all our anti-missile capability.
The Philadelphia.
Heaven help us.
Cool. Complete mission on normal. Yeah, we're on normal. Okay, sure. No, I didn't build that. Oh, never mind. Don't matter. Act 1. Sure, I think.
And in global news today, the annual GDI Energy Summit is still underway aboard the space station Philadelphia. Our own Cassandra Blair reports on the landmark goals set for this year's summit.
When top administrators return to work here tomorrow, they're hoping for a new fiscal agenda. According to Director Kinsberg, one of the key talking points for this year's summit is shifting resource allocation from defense to ecology, where the eradication of Tiberium is now viewed as a more pressing concern than the containment of...
Breaking news.
Excuse the interruption, but we're getting breaking news on the Philadelphia. Apparently, just moments ago, there was an accident. That's obviously something that's gone terribly wrong. We're going to do our best to confirm what we're all seeing, but this time, we have no idea what possibly could have caused a tragedy of this magnitude. We're going to go live now to Cassandra Blair back outside the Northeastern Admin Building. Cassandra.
William, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's incredible. There's so much smoke you can't see more than 10 meters, and there's debris falling all over the city.
Unbelievable.
The destruction of the Philadelphia was not an accident. It was a merciful bullet to the head of a malignant ideology. It was the death of fear and the birth of hope. Rejoice, children of Nod, the blood of your oppressors will flow, and 50 years of tyranny will finally end. Transformation is coming. A new day will dawn. The future is ours.
Unbelievable. Hold on. We're getting breaking news now from our Northwestern affiliate.
And they just came out of nowhere. No warning, nothing. Bombs started dropping. And for what we can tell, there is no sign of GDI retaliation at all. It's just a massacre.
Commander, all hell's broken loose. Nod's launched preemptive strikes in every major blue zone across the board. Most of our troops are pinned down. Our ASAT defense system is still offline, and I have no goddamn idea who's running the show at GDI. This is no time to stand on protocol. The entire northeastern seaboard's been overrun, and we're taking the worst of it right here in DC.
General, they're starting evac procedures.
You go ahead, Sandra.
Sir, you can't wait here.
That is an order, Sandra.
Sir.
Kiersey James and Theater Ops will bring you up to speed. It's all on you now, Commander. I need you to take back this city.
All right, Commander, here's the latest. Nod forces are going in for the kill, closing in on the Pentagon. As you know, there is no more vital structure in the region. It is the center of our command and control network. If we lose the Pentagon, it could be the beginning of the end. You cannot let this happen.
Okay, so what we will do is we are going to leave it there and we'll start this mission next time. I think we've done pretty well. Obviously completing Red Alert 3 Uprising, and we made a good start on CNC3 Tiberium Wars. So yes, all hell has broken loose. The majority of GDI's upper ranks have just been eliminated in a quote-unquote accident aboard the GDSS Philadelphia, and we're getting fucked. So hopefully you'll join us for next time, which should be next week. However, before then, 1800 hours today, we shall be playing some more Phantom Brigade. Then tomorrow at 1000 hours GMT, I should be playing some Elite Dangerous. And then in the evening at 1800 hours on Monday, I believe I will be playing some more of the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. So hopefully, catch you at one or all of them. Until then, I hope everyone watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun. Haste, have you had fun?
I have.
Good, I'm very glad. So I think all that's
annoying
left
the hell out of you.
Yes. So I think all that's left to say is, you've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Say goodbye, HasteDragon.
Goodbye, HasteDragon.
There we go. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming, turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at Haste in the dark, and he's just kind of used to that now. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming. Get on in here and get screaming. I have a Patreon, PayPal, and Throne. If you wish to support this mess, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when. So be sure to keep an eye on them. Links to all of those things are in the link that I have posted in the chat, so do be sure to check them out. And until next time, let's find somebody to raid. How about we raid? Blah 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 blah, who is playing Rogue Tech. Haven't raided Wabble for a while, but sadly I will have to raid and run, but we shall prepare the raid. Okay, so we do have raid messages, which I am going to chuck into the chat. If you are not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy that raid message. We're going to throw that in Wabber's chat, crash the party, and outside Glorious Survival. You know how it goes. So, let's get the raid going. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Bye-bye.